Welcome to SVG-TV News for the 10th of September 2016. I'm Sharon Garraway with the details. As today is being commemorated as World Suicide Prevention Day, psychologist at the Milton Cato Memorial Hospital, Dr. Giselle Miller, is calling on Vincentians to show more empathy to those who may be depressed or showing signs of suicide. In an exclusive telephone interview with SVG-TV today, Dr. Miller advised persons to follow the theme for 2016, Connect, Communicate, and Care. She noted that every 40 seconds around the world, one person dies by suicide and explained that persons with suicide tendencies must never be slighted or brushed off.
Suicide is something not to be slighted. So the term connect suggests that we should foster connections with those who have loved ones who may have attempted suicide or would have, been victims of suicide. We want persons to, connect on a level that is real, connect on a level that is genuine, where persons are able to share, whatever their challenges are and their limitations and why they would have considered suicide as an option. And when we communicate, it is about open communication that as a public health, response, we don't want to slight it. We don't want to take it for granted that, okay, someone say I'm going to commit suicide and we say, oh, that's your business.
The practitioner further advised persons to be compassionate to persons who are going through a tough period and noted not to let them suffer in silence.
And the most important of the 3 C's is care, where we ask persons to actually show genuine care and compassion towards persons who feel that suicide is their only option. Many times we find persons want to suffer in silence, that they can't they feel they can't depend on others, they don't have anyone they can trust, and they also may feel that persons don't take them seriously. But when we ask persons to care, we want you to actually extend yourself and empathize and learn what it is to walk in the person's shoe. Understand why they feel the way they're feeling and, come up with better positive solutions that they can overcome, the threat or the thought of suicide.
This country joins the rest of the world tomorrow in remembering the lives of those who perished in the September 11, 2001 terrorist attacks. On the dreadful day, also known as 9/11, one known Vincentian, Andre Colin Cox, was among close to 3,000 persons who worked and perished in the World Trade Center, Twin Towers. Cox was a food handler there. In an interview with SVG-TV News, Vice President of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Human Rights Association, Israel Bruce, expressed condolences to the Cox family and called on Vincentians to support them.
Did lose his life on that very tragic day. And we are aware that his mother is still grieving 15 long years into it. It's a very tough time. For those of us who have lost loved ones, we always think we understand what it means to lose a loved one until we have ourselves lost a loved one. It's a very sad moment. It is not something that you'd buy wine and bake cake and do up some chicken and rice and peas about. It is something that would put you into the darkest part of your room, and you don't wish to see the daylight until you have come to a point of realization again that you can go back and face another day. It's a very sad time, it's a very sad topic to speak on, and we want to use this opportunity to share our love and our sympathy with the Cox family. And although Andre is not with us today, I am sure that his beautiful and strong Kalinago spirit is with us.
And with some regional persons becoming involved in terrorist activities, Bruce also made a strong appeal for Vincentians to refrain from becoming caught up in radical terrorist organizations.
London, Paris, Zurich, wherever in the world we are, Taiwan, China, wherever we are, we must bear in mind that the world is a diverse culture, and as we integrate ourselves, that I ask for Vincentians not to become part of these criminal enterprises, neither abroad nor at home. We are aware that some of our Caribbean nationals, CARICOM nationals, have become endeared to becoming part of these criminal enterprises. And I again ask, beg, beseech of our Vincentian people never to become involved in such criminal activity. Again, I want to use this opportunity to say to Mommy Cox and the entire Cox family that our prayers and our love is with them as we share the life and time and memories of Andre Cox.
SVG Broadcasting also remembers Andre Colin Cox and joins with the rest of the nation in giving support to the Cox family. Senior officials within the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force are emphasizing the need for a better relationship which needs to be developed with the public. Superintendent of the South Central Division, Elton Jackson, says while safety is a top priority for the police, the public needs to work along with the police if crime is to be reduced throughout the country.
What the public will see is the presence of the police in terms of patrol, maybe mobile or foot patrol. But there are other measures that we have to use as police officers that there are sensitive measures that we will not be able to disclose at this moment. But we want the public to trust us and at the same time take measures for their personal security. The reality of crime is with us, like any other thing. It is not sensible to go to bed at night without closing your doors and your windows, because at times persons who are criminally inclined will seize opportunities, and that is like a giveaway to the criminally minded.
Meanwhile, Deputy Commissioner of Police Colin John says that persons need to take their own security seriously as to avoid being easy targets for criminals.
Cases of the medical schools, Superintendent Jackson at the orientation went and spoke to the medical students, alerting them as to what the likely threats are, the likely concerns that the police may have, and asked them to be careful and to be alert as to their surroundings. We also spoke to business persons in the area. The neighborhood watch in the Villa Fountain area is still very active. We're supposed to be convening a meeting with them sometime soon to deal with the issue. So the issue of crime is tackled from different angles.
The Ministry of National Mobilization is alerting persons that there are specific guidelines before an application for public assistance can be successful. This comes as Monitoring Evaluation Officer Lafleur Kwame Harry was asked to highlight the policies in place to prevent fraudulent claims. She says that the ministry would normally investigate suspicious claims and that there are guidelines to which persons must follow before an application for assistance can be successful.
Information is verified through a home visit, and this is where the caseworker goes to the person's home, community, or even the place of school, so that they can be able to verify the information that is given. And with that, the caseworker can be able to comprehensively prepare a treatment plan, not only for the person but also for the family. And this home visit assessment is mostly done for the longer term assistance, like the rental, the meal assistance, and even for the poor relief. We have to be able to verify the information and be able to provide the necessary care.
There has been a new awakening in dance and culture on a whole in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. That is the sentiment expressed by Dance Development Officer in the Ministry of Tourism and Sports and Culture, Maxine Brown, who in an exclusive interview with SVG-TV News yesterday outlined the objectives of the Ministry of Culture in regards to the art form.
Ministry of Culture, we've always striven to take dance and the arts on a whole to the next level. When I say the next level, what do I mean? Now, it's about time we work together, and I want to create within the ministry a dance alliance where we can collaborate and form association with all the groups in SVG. I reiterate, it's time we work together if we want to go places. Also, we continue to host dance workshops where students and teachers alike can come in, choreographers, and develop their dance skills through the various programs we have. Also, someday we wish to give dance to all the schools. Right now, we are a bit limited in resources, and so we go to a few schools. And those schools who don't have dance, they see the good works that we do in the other schools, and they're all calling us. So someday we'll be able to be exposed to more schools and do more. Culture is taking off, and we want to continue the good work within our country to develop arts and craft, arts and dance on a whole in SVG.
Brown also advised persons to not shy away from doing what they're good at, but to follow their passion.
Do what you like to do and you won't really work in. I will advise the young people out there to do what they're good at. If you're good at dancing, maybe you could take to the next level, like I did. I studied dance in Jamaica, and I went on to do my master's in arts management. So the issue is following your passion. Do not do medicine to please your mom or your dad or friends. Do medicine because you love medicine. And in a like manner, you do dance because you have a passion for dance, like Miss Maxine Brown.
Additionally, the Ministry of Tourism, Sports and Culture, in collaboration with the Kingston Cooperative Credit Union, will host the 12th KCCU National Dance Festival. This festival will take place every weekend in September, beginning this weekend, September 10th, that's tonight, with traditional and creative folk dance. The festival will continue on September 17th with modern dance and popular dance seniors. The following weekend, which will be September 24th, dance will be celebrated in the form of social dance and popular dance juniors. The festival will end with a grand finale and award ceremony on October 1st.
Well, I'd like to encourage the general public to come to the Victoria Park tomorrow night for the opening of the National Dance Festival, the 12th KCCU National Dance Festival. I must give kudos to the KCCU. They have been with us 12 years, and I must embrace them. Kudos to you, KCCU. Keep the good work. By sponsoring this program, you've proven that you embrace dance, the art, and you support the young people and culture on a whole. And for that, we say thank you, KCCU. So parents, come on out and have fun with us. It's dance time. Let's dance.